Right, so I'm in this conservatory here, and basically we've got lights not working, sockets not working either. There are a few sockets dotted around here, but down here is a switch fuse connection unit which presumably does the whole lot, so I'm going to just check that first. Customer says that they've tried to change the fuse but they didn't seem to do anything, so I'm going to have a look. Okay, so there's just no power coming into this at all. This is the live in, no power, neutral, in, no power. So basically it's got this 2.5 twin and earth cable coming into it, but for some reason wherever that goes back to, it's been disconnected, so we need to find where that comes from. I'm going to check the sockets now because it looks like this is just to fuse the lighting down, because it's got like a 1.5 3-core going out of here, and presumably that goes up to this light switch and then feeds the lights. So I'm guessing that this is just for the lighting part and that the sockets are separately fed maybe. So we'll take a look at those sockets now. Right, so we've definitely got no power to the sockets at all. There's one here. And there's one over here, which is kind of coming off the wall a little bit. Looks a bit dodgy. Yeah, looks like the back box is kind of just loose. So that needs looking at anyway. Right, so I've just pulled this sofa out here. And look what I found. A switch. So I bet if I turn that on, that will be power on here now. Let's have a look. Yes, we have power. So presumably now if I switch that on, hey, we have lights. Okay, so it's probably as simple as the customer switching that switch off and not realising it was there, or not, you know, maybe this sofa just pushed back on it or something and it that's ridiculous really, but it happens. Most faults are actually caused by human error, and they're usually, it's the simplest thing that you should check first, because often it's as simple as just somebody turning a switch off like this. So that's switched on now, light switch is on, and we have lights. So I'm just going to go around and check the sockets and make sure that they're all working okay. We have power. So while I'm here, I'm just going to check this out and see if I can fix this. Oh man, look at that. That's ridiculous, it's just loose. So I could do with this couple of screws putting in, or some of that fast fix stuff. I might just do that. I might put some of that fast fix glue stuff around the edge and then just fix it into the wall. That's probably going to be the easiest way to fix it. All a bit dodge. So there's two ways of doing this really. You could glue it in, but it might just come out again. So what I'm going to do, I think, is just drill here and here and just do a couple of fixings sideways. Or I might even do top and bottom maybe. And what you can do with these is knock the knockouts out and then just put a penny washer instead. That enables it to be a little bit flexible and adjustable. So I think I'll probably do that. So what you do with this, basically, I've got this rethreader because this is a bit dodgy, so I need to rethread this anyway. So that will sort that out, and then I've got a new screw to go in there. Basically with the rethreader you just screw it in until it kind of becomes nice and loose. And then that happens. How annoying. So these boxes are rubbish, really, so badly designed. Someone needs to come up with a new design. They've been doing these same boxes for like 50 years probably. So it's about time somebody reinvented them, I think. But anyway, I think what needs to happen is that little tab there needs to bend forward, and then that will hold this lug in, because it's just going to keep falling out otherwise. So, going to knock out bottom, probably maybe just 2 at the bottom, yeah, or maybe 1 at the side there, and then 1 at the bottom here, something like that. And just enough to get a couple of good fixings, and then use a penny washer. Obviously drill and plug, and then put the penny washer in, screw in, and then that'll hold it in place. There we go. So that is fixed in now nicely. It's not going anywhere. And doing the penny washers just enables you to kind of get a hole where you can, and then still seal the hole afterwards. So it's quite a good little tip, that. So I'll just turn that back on at the switch. And there we go. Sounds good. We have power, and we have correct polarity. Right, so it's nice when a fault finding job is that easy. A little half-an-hour jobby. I mean, it was a 5-minute jobby really, but because I saw that box out of the wall, I thought, you know, I'll fix that for him while I'm there. Minimum charge of up to an hour anyway, so you know, you might as well get his money's worth, kind of thing. And he was happy. He's got power again in the conservatory, so all good. But that means I'm a little bit ahead of schedule today, which is nice. I've got my next job at 2, because I didn't know how long that was going to take, that one. So I sort of allowed an hour for it, and then I thought, well, I'll have some lunch afterwards and regroup. But I'm now sort of an hour and a half ahead of schedule. So I'm going to try to get in at my next job early, and then hopefully I can come home a bit early and catch up on some paperwork, which will be nice. My next job is a Nest Hello doorbell installation. So should be a fun little job, and hopefully I can show you what's going on with that.